All right, so today we're going to be field stripping a HK USP. This one's a 9mm, but the principle should apply to the 40s and 45s as well. And the first thing you want to do is pop out your magazine, which on some of these European guns, your mag release is actually a little lever here underneath the trigger guard. Walk the slide to the rear, make sure the gun's empty, and it is. Now to field strip this, you kind of have to pull the slide back a little ways and line up this notch in the slide with this notch on the takedown lever, and you will essentially just push out the takedown lever, which is difficult with gloves on. You may need a small tool to kind of push that all the way through. That comes out, the slide goes forward off the frame. You'll remove your recoil spring guide rod assembly like that, pull out the barrel. As you can see, this gun is a little bit dirty, so what you'll do to clean it is clean out all this area in here where you have this slide riding on the frame. Clean out the frame, these same areas here, and then of course you'll clean out your barrel with the chamber and the feed ramps, etc. And you'll probably want to wipe this lug on the back of the recoil spring guide rod assembly as well. Now to lubricate this gun, I recommend lubricating these four little areas where these rails ride, and then lubricating the hammer area a little bit. And you want to drop a little bit of lubricant right up here up front on the barrel. You might sometimes see some wear and tear up in there, and that'll lubricate the underside of this as well. And then you can kind of notice there's a belt on the front of the barrel here. It's just a little bit thicker. You'll need to lubricate that as well. Now to reassemble this pistol, you'll again take the slide upside down, barrel upside down with the lugs up, insert the barrel back into its happy little home. You'll take your recoil spring and guide rod assembly. You'll notice you've got a round cutout on one side and a hook on the other. The hook is going to go down. Insert the guide rod back in there, and that catches. And then you'll take this slide and line it back up with those recesses there, and you'll need to kind of pull it's easier to do this with the hammer back, by the way. You'll pull the slide back a little bit. All you're going to do is put your fingers on top of the gun, thumb underneath there, and just squeeze your hand and line up that cutout again, just like you had it to take it apart, and you'll insert your slide stop back into place. And of course, now that you've reassembled it, you'll want to do a function check. Make sure the gun's on fire, make sure it's empty, point in a safe direction, pull the trigger, leave your finger to the rear, cycle the action, let up off the trigger, and you should hear a click. There you go. And then, since this one has a manual safety, you'll want to check the function of the safety as well. So put it back on safe, try to pull the trigger won't pull, check the decocker. Decocker works fine. Thanks.